Let's give it a minute for everybody to join on in. Okay, awesome. Thank you for joining on in on Instagram as well as YouTube. We're just waiting for TikTok to get going, and then we're going to do a nice 20 minutes of acupressure tonight. So just getting everybody on here. All right, awesome. Give it a few more minutes. Let's see. I'm waiting just for a few more minutes. Okay, great. Sorry about the wait. Namaste. Welcome, everyone. It's Anita with Empirical Grace Acupuncture Acupressure. I am streaming live from a few different channels tonight. I have Instagram here. I've got my personal Facebook as well as YouTube. Hello, gentlemen. And we also have a second channel that's been dedicated to weight loss and fertility, mainly for the TikTok crowd on YouTube as well. So please join on there. So let's see, real quick, we're going to go over a quick bio and then we're going to get right into it. I've been doing acupressure, acupuncture for over 20 years. We've got lots of different channels, and we also have 8 books, 2 on men's health, 2 on women's health, mostly for regulating cycles. And then we have 4 books on weight loss, 1 on general weight loss, sleep and weight loss, cortisol, belly and weight loss, as well as cravings and weight loss. And you can find those books on our YouTube store, as well as finding those books on the link in the bio. We also have a bunch of great acupressure guide products. I'm wearing one right now. You can see them in the TikTok shop, as well as Amazon, as well as Etsy, and also our link in our bio. So we'll go over some of the products later on, but today we're just going to start with some acupressure and then go from there. Okay, good crowd on Instagram, and then, again, women's health and men's health, 2 channels, Empirical Grace, Fertility and Weight Loss, YouTube, and then main YouTube channel. So if you're a man or have a man in your life, head on over to the main YouTube channel. There's some really good stuff on the main YouTube channel. Okay, first point, you guys all know this if you've been with me for a while. We're going to start off. Oh, thank you for the donation. All the monetization money go towards 2 future free clinics, one near Hyderabad, India, and another one in Washington, D.C. So we're going to start off with the Yintang. You guys all know this point. It's a very famous point. I love this point a lot. It's my go-to. I do this throughout the day, every hour on the hour. I want you to have these self-care tools to do along with your doctor's recommendation. So we usually start off with yin tong. We're going to go ahead and do this. You can do it in a circular motion, or you can just press to your comfort level. And I want you, while you do this, to breathe in from your nose. Remember, when you breathe from your nose, it creates nitric oxide, which helps you with anxiety. It helps you with nitric oxide, which can help regulate a cycle, and it can help gentlemen in the bedroom. So we're going to go ahead and do yin tong for the next 30 seconds or so. I have my timer, and I want you to close your mouth and breathe in from your nose. Everybody put your phones down and do this with me. It's going to help you to feel better. Here we go. See how easy that is? So next point we're going to do, I usually like to pair it with yin tong, is also another great self-care acupressure protocol that you can do. Really quickly about yin tong, if you've been with me for a while, you know how important this protocol is. This one can help relax you, can help you to sleep, can help with anxiety, can also help you with worry, anger, frustration, sadness, self-care with your doctor's recommendations. In addition to that, this can help regulate hormone naturally, can help gentlemen with testosterone, can help ladies with FSH, LH, estrogen, and progesterone. Also, if you're struggling with blood sugar, blood pressure, it can also be expedited with stress. So this can also help reduce cortisol levels. This can also help you relax so that you have less cortisol, more hormone to help you on your journey. So really good stuff that you can do. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do Men. Now, this is a fantastic protocol as well. I like to usually pair it. So these 2 points are some of the most powerful points in acupressure, acupuncture. I want you to get to know them, and I want you to practice them on a daily basis. It's going to help you. Remember, if you're stressed, the body is not functioning in an optimal way. So I'm giving you tools to help you to do that. How long to see results to someone is asking. So we have a really good ebook on women's health, so do consider it. So some women see results with their cycle within a few weeks. Some women it takes a couple of months. And also just if you can save the questions till the end, let's get through the protocols, and it's going to help you to feel better, and I will do my best to stay on here and answer questions. But if I can slip the questions in, I will. All right, going back to Men. So everybody put your phones down and let's do this protocol. It's in the triangular fascia, and your point, the finger is bigger than the point. You can do both ears or one ear. So we're gonna do that. I like to do this point with my fancy pencil. You can use a finger or a Q-tip. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and acupress this point for the next minute while we breathe in from our nose. So everybody follow along with me for the next 30 seconds or so. When you do these points at home, I want you to do them for a few minutes. So let's do this for the next minute or so. You can either just press like this, or you can do a circular motion. Okay, here we go, everybody. I'm going to show you on the side so you can hopefully see it. It's just in the triangular fascia right there. All right, go ahead and breathe in from your nose while doing this point. I'll watch the clock so you don't have to. And this can be a great point, helps with sleep and anxiety, which reduces cortisol. Ears are fantastic for many different things. They are good to release lots of different endorphins. Endorphins are your body's natural immune boosters. Endorphins also help you feel better, so which can keep the cortisol levels down, helping you along the way. So let's do this for another 30 seconds. We've already done it for 30 seconds. See how easy this is? And breathe in from your nose. Everybody close your mouth. See how easy that was? Okay, next protocol we're going to do is we're going to do a few face points, and then we're going to go back to the ear. And then, again, do your best to save your questions till the end. You'll naturally feel better because acupressure helps release endorphins and opioid, serotonin, dopamine. Next protocol we're going to do is we're going to go straight down the midline of the face. This is a fantastic protocol. This accesses the whole body. Remember, we're working with mirror images. They've been able to quantify this to MRI research. So you have a mirror image just like this. You also have a mirror image just like this. You also have a mirror image just like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. So this can help you in lots of different ways. And let's go ahead and do this together. This can help connect the front of the body to the back of the body, and helping you to let the spinal nerves that innervate the different muscles and also organs help to more optimally work. And as that is doing on the GV meridian, it also helps balance at the front of the body, which can help you with digestion, metabolism, reproduction, and so forth. So these are natural self-care. For the woman who asked about regulating a period cycle, along with your doctor's recommendations, this could also be a really good protocol that you can do for self-care for yourself. I like this protocol a lot because it's nice to do while washing your face in the morning, and it is really nice and relaxing, grounding, and calming because it literally creates a circuit around your entire body, helping you to be more grounded and aligning your body to work more optimally. So let's do this for the next minute or so, and breathe in through your nose. Again, breathing in through your nose also creates a beautiful circuit for nitric oxide. I especially too like this point for men, so do consider this protocol for both men and women. Let's do this. We've already done it for a little bit, so we're going to do it for another 30 seconds while breathing from your nose. And so let's do this together. Thank you. Great. So that was really nice protocol. So again, do your best to try to save your questions till the end so I can get through the protocols, but I'll try to answer questions as I can. For hot flashes, you can consider triple warmer 3 along with yin tong. Triple warmer 3 along with yin tong, and we'll also do another protocol in a second for that. Okay, next thing we want to do is this is a nice protocol to feel nice and refreshed. This can also, during this time of year, can help with immunity, can help you if you have nasal congestion or you feel like you're catching a cold. You know, the stuff out there is really serious, so do work with your doctor, but this is nice self-care to help you boost immunity naturally, as well as helping you feel like you can take a better breath. This can help with nasal congestion as well. So we're going to go ahead and start with yin tong, and then we're going to go ahead and go along the jawline, and then we're going to go back up. And again, while we do this, we're going to go ahead and breathe in from your nose. Everybody do this with me for the next minute or so. And again, when you do this, don't forget to breathe in from your nose, close your mouth. This is also a really good point for mental fatigue and focus. Also, if you're feeling digestion or indigestion issues or you're feeling bloated, this is also a really nice protocol. I like this protocol for gentlemen too, because it can clear nasal passageways, helping them boost nitric oxide to help them along the way. Everybody follow along for the next minute. Here we go. Okay, awesome. Next protocol, good timing for the person asking about headaches and migraines. So again, if you can, try to save the questions till the end because you're going to feel better doing this acupressure. So this is a great protocol for headaches and migraine. Also for the woman who's asking about regulating cycle, this is also a really good protocol. If you're suffering from PCOS, this is also a great protocol. Gentlemen, if you are struggling with prostate issues, which so many men do, this is also a fantastic protocol to help you with urination regulation and other issues that can happen. So these are really great protocols that can happen. The eyes represent the ovaries. The eyes can also represent the testes. This can also represent the prostate. And also, if you look at the mirror image, this can also get yin tong, which we discussed can help you hormonally, also help you with anxiety and stress relief naturally. So this is a nice protocol in addition to that can help with headaches, migraines, tension headaches too. Can also relax the jaw right here to help you along the way in relaxing the jaw so you can chew your foods better for metabolism. So this is also a really great protocol that I want you to consider doing and getting in the habit of doing. You can do this with yin tong or you can do it in lieu of yin tong. This is also a great protocol for that deep fatigue. I know what you're talking about when you're working so much and you're feeling that deep fatigue. And this, yes, again, everybody put down your phones and do the acupressure. This can also be a good resource for high blood pressure. High blood pressure, definitely work with your medical doctor. Also, sciatica we'll cover in a minute. Dark circles, yes, this can also be helpful because it brings blood flow to the eyes. Also, dark circles can also be a vitamin and also vitamin as well as a mineral deficiency. So do consider multivitamin and work with your doctor. Yes, for an overstimulated mom, this is a great protocol. All right, fantastic. Let's go ahead and breathe in from your nose. This is your go-to. This is also another really great acupressure protocol that you can go ahead and do. Everybody put down your phones and do this. You'll feel better, you'll sleep better, and then I've done my job in helping you along the way. So here we go. Everybody put down your phones and do this with me for the next 30 seconds or so. Breathe in from your nose. It's going to help you as well. Yes, dark circles can also be hereditary. Excellent point. We're going to go over aches and pains in a second. I'm trying to do things in a sequential order so that can help you in so many different ways. Remember, acupressure, the mirror imaging can help you. This can be the head. This can also be the foot. This can also be the entire back, and also represents the uterus and the stomach. So follow along, and we'll do our best to sprinkle in the questions and definitely get the questions at the end. But there is a really good question that has come through, and I really want to help you with this because it is, so the person asking about shoulder pain, hang tight. The person asking about cough, let's do a really good immunity point. You're going to need this time of year as you're getting together with your friends and family. So let me introduce you to lung 10. You have lung 10 right here, and lung 10 is, oh, thank you for the donation. It goes towards the free clinic. So this right here represents the chest. So this can be a really good point, and it also can represent the nose. So if you acupress like this, if you feel like a cold is catching on, or if you feel like you're getting sick, again, I want you to work with your medical doctor. It's really important for me that you work with your doctor. You don't want to mess around, but this is a nice self-boost immunity point. And this can also help you with that cough. Now, if you get that stubborn cough, what you can consider, there is a product out there on Amazon. You can also consider that. It is called Chestal. You can consider that, or you can do a honey tea, or you can do a hot shower. Those can all help you with the dry cough along with this acupressure protocol. So let's do this one because, you all, next week is Christmas. You all are going to be with your families. So this is a nice protocol for immunity, catching a cough, cold, and also having a cough. If you have that cough, again, hot showers. You can also do warm milk with honey or just honey tea. This can all help you. It's a really good immunity point that you can do. And I like doing this point because it can help you in that way. If you do end up getting something, do work with your medical doctor. All right, we're going to do this for the next 30 seconds. Everybody breathe in from your nose. And the people ask about back pain and shoulder pain, we will get to it. I want to cover a few more points. So yes, this can be good for a runny nose as well. Good question. Everybody put down your phones. I want you to get a little bit of a natural immunity boost doing this protocol. So let's do this together for the next 30 seconds. Don't forget to breathe in from your nose as well. Fantastic. Then the next thing that I want to talk to you guys about some ear points, and then we're going to do aches and pains, and then we're going to do some sleep points, and then any questions we didn't get to, we'll go ahead and answer. So let's go to a different protocol on the ear. So we want to do two different ear protocols. We're going to go ahead and do this protocol, and we're also going to do this protocol. So let's go ahead and do this protocol, these two protocols. Remember, the mirror image is like this, and also the mirror image is like this. This can be good for a lot of different things. So all the people who are asking about all the good questions, I want you to get in the habit of just doing some acupressure protocols. You're going to naturally feel better anyway. So I like to use this acupressure pen. You can find it on the link in the bio. And so this can also be really good. So let's do this half circle, and also let's do the rim of the ear. So we're going to go ahead and do the rim of the ear. So everybody can see that on all the different platforms. So you can see me doing that. So let's go ahead. You can do either ear or both ear. Let's go ahead and do this protocol. While you're doing this protocol, everybody do this with me. This is a great protocol. This is a great protocol for a lot of different reasons. So those people who are struggling with anger, anxiety, frustration, worry, sleep, this can also help take the edge off. A lot of people who are trying to quit smoking, trying to quit vaping, and who are self-soothing with salt and sugar and carbs. This can help you to feel more full naturally and help you to take the edge off so that you make better decisions. This is a great protocol to help relaxing the body. So if you're coming home from work and you're in pain, you can feel your blood pressure is up, you're not happy with uh, so if you're not happy with the way that you're feeling, this is a nice go-to that I want you to consider doing. So I want you to consider doing this protocol if you're feeling out of sorts, and this can help take the edge off so you don't crave into your cravings. And again, this is a good protocol for if you're trying to quit smoking, trying to quit vaping. Do this along with your doctor's recommendations. So let's do this for the next 30 seconds, and you can alternate between both ears. And also you can do this while you breathe in from your nose. Everybody do this with me for the next 30 seconds. Here we go. See how easy that was? Next protocol is a great protocol as well. This actually balances out the entire meridian system. So I want you to consider this. And for the lady who was asking about hot flashes earlier, this would be a great protocol, but let me walk you through it. So again, this is in the inner ear. And again, I like to use this tool. It's called an Acupressure pen. You can get it in the link in the bio under Acupressure devices. And so we're going to acupress just like this. This is a fantastic protocol. It helps you feel better. So I'm going to try to do a side view. I think you can see it on all the platforms. So I like this protocol for a lot of different reasons. Let me go ahead. Yes, you can do this for migraines. You can also do this for this lady. So migraines, you can do this protocol, and we're going to go over migraines in another way too later on. You can also do this for migraines. This is the protocol that when doctors refer to me and they're saying, the blood work comes out okay, but the patient is still complaining. This is the good protocol for that. So this can be helpful in lots of different ways. It can be helpful in balancing hormones. So for the lady who's complaining about hot flashes, night sweats, and also who's complaining about just not feeling sorts. So this is a great one. Also, if you just had a baby and you're feeling sad, this is a great protocol. Also, if you have unexplained weight gain, this is a great protocol. If your hormone levels are off, this is a great protocol. Testosterone, gentlemen, this is a great protocol. This is also a great protocol if you're having aches and pains and you're feeling like blood sugar, blood pressure is off along with your doctor's recommendations. This is also a great protocol. If you're trying to conceive, this is also a great protocol. You can do this with either your doctor's recommendations with IUI, IVF. So this is a really good protocol. So for someone who's struggling with UTI, I would recommend you work with your medical doctor. I would recommend that for UTI specifically, please work with your medical doctor. And then also for this protocol, for the person who is complaining about rashy, itchy skin, maybe consider avoiding dairy and also, considering drinking a turmeric tea. And so watch the dairy in your diet and consider doing a turmeric tea as well. So again, this fantastic protocol right here is really good for lots of different things. This balances out the entire system. So this protocol can help you if you're having hot flashes, night sweats, if you're having a hormonal balance, if trying to conceive, blood sugar, blood pressure, if you have unexplained weight gain, if you are struggling with testosterone, and if you have mood concerns, whether you're angry or you're frustrated or feeling out of sorts, along with your doctor's recommendations, this is a fantastic protocol. I feel nice and relaxed. Do you all feel nice and relaxed after doing the ear points? Do you feel nice and relaxed after doing the ear points? How do you get that? This is in the Acupressure devices in the link in the bio. All right, let's see. I'm going to do a quick point on sleep. And so sleep and anxiety. So we're going to do this point, and then we're going to focus on aches and pains because there's been a lot of questions. So the person with an earache, we will talk about that in a second, but let's do this protocol for aches and pains. Sorry, we'll focus on aches and pains in a minute. So let's do this next protocol. So for the person, Crystal, so we do have products on TikTok Shop, but the acupressure device, you have to go to the acupressure finds or Amazon finds on my link in bio. Amazon finds on my link in bio. So there you go. All right, fantastic. All right, so we're going to take the peace sign. Everybody take the peace sign and go ahead and cuff the ear. Everybody take the peace sign and go ahead and cuff the ear. So this protocol right here is really great for anxiety. This also is a great protocol for migraines. This protocol is great for headaches. This is also a great sleep protocol. This can also help you to feel more full and fight those cravings, whether it's, trying to quit smoking or vaping or just the bad stuff like the sugar, the salts, the carbs. So this is a nice protocol that you can do. This is also a great protocol that you can do while you're laying in bed. If you're having trouble falling asleep, if you have trouble and you get up throughout the night, or you're not waking up well rested, you can do this protocol. So these are great protocols that you can actually sprinkle in throughout the day to help you. So I want you and to consider doing this protocol to help you along the way, especially for sleep, anxiety, and also headaches and migraines, and also to help fight out the cravings. Fantastic. All right, let's see. For someone who has person having baby reflux, maybe consider a little bit of baking soda in their milk or in their juice or whatnot. So a little bit of baking soda can help with acid reflux. Baking soda, and then let's see. So let's talk about aches and pains. So a lot of people ask different questions. So the hand points you cannot do if you're pregnant. So because the hand represents the uterus and we don't want to stimulate the uterus if you're pregnant. So if you're pregnant, please do not do the hand points. If you want to follow along, which I definitely appreciate, you can go ahead and you can definitely follow along by doing this point. So no hand points if you're pregnant. No hand points if you're pregnant. So let's go ahead and do this fist on top of fist. This can take care of a lot of things that people are asking about. This can help you. I shouldn't say take care because I don't know how complicated your situation is. So I can't say take care. I haven't done a medical intake on you. So this can help you with headaches and migraines. This can help you with shoulder pain. This can help you with ear aches. This can help you with helping you with back pain. Now, I want you to do this protocol for a couple minutes, and then I want you to repeat. You can repeat it every 10 minutes or every 20 minutes, and then keep doing it. For the person with ear aches, you want to make sure there's not an infection going on. This can help take some relief off, but you should also get checked out by your medical doctor. Acupressure, acupuncture is meant to be worked with your physical therapist and your medical doctor. So these are self-care, but do continue to work with your doctors. And then also, yes, you can do this for shoulder pain. Yes. So what we're doing is we're doing fist on top of fist, and you can do this protocol. This can help you with lots of different aches and pains. It can help you with headaches, migraines, earaches, but earaches, I definitely want you to work with your medical doctor. This can also help you with back pain and sciatica. So this can help you along the way. So yes, you can do that for neck pain as well. And then back of the knee pain, I want you to consider massaging the elbow. So you would have to massage both elbows to help with both knee pains. All right, I'm going to do one of my viral points. This is a really good self-care acupressure protocol. This can help you in a lot of different points. But again, acupuncture is meant to be done with your doctor's recommendations. These are self-care things that can help you. They can help take the edge off, but do work with your medical doctor, and you will need to repeat the points. I want you to get 20 minutes of acupressure in daily. These lives are saved on Instagram and also our YouTube channels. So this next point, again, is a hand point. You cannot do the hand points if you're pregnant. And again, do the points along with your doctor's recommendations. These are self-care that you can do. Inflammation, you can try a turmeric tea. Pinch a turmeric in either milk or water and drink it, and that can help greatly for inflammation. All right, we're going to put our fists together. Again, do not do this protocol if you're pregnant. This is a fantastic protocol to help with a lot of different things. It can help you with headaches. It can help you with migraines. It can help you with spinal pain. It can help you with upper back, shoulder, and also neck pain. When you're doing this protocol, you can gently move the shoulders along to help you along the way. This can also help with that inflammation. This is the large intestine meridian. So this is full of qi and blood. So this can help move the blood in the body. This can help you with upper back pain, mid back pain, low back pain, sacrum pain. This can also help you with sciatica. This can help you with pain down the legs, in the front of the legs, in the back of the legs, on the side of the legs. So this can be a fantastic protocol that can help you. This can also help you with foot pain. Now, if you're struggling with weight loss, this is a great point to do before every meal for a couple of minutes. This can clean out the colon, help move metabolism, and also relax the jaw to help you choose your foods better. So a great point to do a few minutes before you eat. Fantastic protocol to help you to metabolize, help you with indigestion, digestion, help you with too much pooping, too little pooping, gas and bloating. You can also try peppermint tea. This is also a great point for acid reflux. For the mom who's asking for acid reflux for the baby, you can gently massage the top of the area. So you can massage this point on either hand for your child. And also, if you're struggling with carpal tunnel, go and ice the areas that are affecting you and see a local acupuncturist. It's kind of hard to treat carpal tunnel when you're having difficulty with your hands, so do see a local acupuncturist. This is also a great protocol that you can do to help you along the way. If you're having irregular periods, you can do this till you get 3 regular periods. Stop when you're pregnant. This is also one of my best points for gentlemen. This is also a great protocol if you're struggling with period pain or endometriosis, or if you are struggling with fibroids. Along with your doctor's recommendations, this can help you naturally with discomfort. All right, fantastic. All right, let me take some questions and then we'll see what you all want to do. Thank you for going through all of that. Again, sleep point, don't forget, sleep and anxiety, take the peace sign, cuff the ear, and I want you to acupress just like this. This is going to help with sleep and anxiety. And keep this point in mind that you can do that. All right, what questions does everybody have? Can you put them in the chat? I'm watching all the platforms. What questions do you all have? You didn't wait till the end. You just tried to ask during the live. All right, I'll give it a minute. Hand and finger joint pain. Get some ginger Epsom salt and soak them in the ginger Epsom salt. Warm water with ginger Epsom salt and soak your hands. Eye pain after anxiety. You can gently do this protocol. You can gently do this protocol on either hand for a few minutes and repeat as you need. Ear ringing, watch the salt, watch the dairy, watch the sugar, watch the alcohol, watch the coffee. And then as long as you're not pregnant, you can do this protocol, fist on top of fist. You can do this protocol and repeat as you need. For bladder health, this also represents the bladder. Again, hand points do not do if you're pregnant. You can also do this to bring blood flow there. So ladies asking about TMG while pregnant, try this point. This is a great point to help relax the jaw and tension, and it's safe to do when you're pregnant. You can do this point for TMJ while you're pregnant. Okay, let's see. What other questions do you all have? All right, I'm going to ask on TikTok. Let's see. Peeing during the night, you can try this protocol because this can relax you. Watch the water intake before you go to bed, and you can do this protocol before you go to bed to help you. And then leg cramps, you just make sure you're getting your electrolytes in. You can try coconut water before throughout the day, or you can also soak your legs in Epsom salt, and that can also help you. All right, fantastic. All right, let's see. Okay, I'm not seeing any other questions. Can I ask you all this? Do you, if you have other questions, oh, you're welcome, Kat. Do you all want me to come back on here and do a TikTok live with the products? Or you want me to just go ahead and show you some of our products now, unless anybody has any questions? Can I get a feel from the audience what you would like? Would you like to get some, would you like to do, would you, Okay, so somebody said now, is there anything for itchy ears? You can try maybe a little bit of alcohol rubbing on the itchy. Okay. Okay. All right. So the people are asking just to show the products directly. So let's start off with the books really quickly. There are 8 books. There are 4 for, these are ebooks. I just happened to print this out. There are 4 for books we have, and again, all the products, all the monetization money, they go towards 2 future free clinics, one near Hyderabad, India, another one in Washington, D.C. So 4 books, one on weight loss and one on weight loss, one on sleep and weight loss, one on cravings and weight loss, and one on cortisol belly and weight loss. And then we also have 2 men's health books, and then we also have 2 books on irregular periods for women. And then for the person who's asking about gallbladder pain, as long as you're not pregnant, you can try a liver 3. You can try a liver 3 and work with your medical doctor. Liver 3 and work with your medical doctor. All right. I'm going to show you some of our stock products, where to acupress for what, and we're going to go ahead and go down that. So this is the aches and pains sock, which I think a lot of you guys are interested. So you can find this on the link in the bio. You can find it on Amazon. You can find it on Etsy. You can also find it on TikTok Shop. So I want you to consider that. So how you use the socks is that you put the sock on, and then wherever you're having discomfort, I want you to acupress that area for a few minutes, and then you can repeat as you need. This is a really nice nighttime protocol that you can do. So let's go through some of the points. Again, the foot points and the hand points, don't do them if you're pregnant. So the socks right here, this is the aches and pains sock. And so this one is really great for back pain. It's on the pinky toe side. So you acupress this, start from the top and go down to the toes. You're going to acupress this for a few minutes. So that is really good. People are asking about ringing in the ear. I did give you some hand points for ringing in the ear, but this is also a really good protocol for ringing in the ear and for dizziness, which can sometimes go hand in hand. So you would acupress from the top, and then you would acupress. So again, you put the socks on and you acupress, and you do it for a few minutes, and then you repeat as you need. But these are really good nighttime protocols that you can do. This is for improving constipation. You know, if you're gas bloated, it can also cause a lot of pain. So this is improving constipation. This is the great headache point. I like this point too, because for women, it can help balance out hormones. And then this is the decreased diarrhea. A lot of people have constipation and diarrhea. So if you're feeling constipated, you can acupress right here. And then if you are feeling diarrhea, you can acupress right here. Again, I want you to get in the habit of understanding where to acupress, and then you put the socks on, and then you acupress for a few minutes and you repeat as you need. So the back of the sock also has indications, and let me go over. And again, this is the pain sock. You can find the pain sock on TikTok Shop. Oh, gotta mention, on TikTok Shop, if you buy $35 worth of stuff, it goes free shipping. So we were able to do that. The products are on Amazon, on Etsy, as well as link in bio, as well as TikTok Shop. But on TikTok Shop, $35 or more, you get free shipping. And then also, just a friendly reminder, all the proceeds go towards 2 future free clinics. And so really good stuff. So this is the deflate belly point. This is also the hip, and also, let's see, let me make sure. So this helps you lots of different ways. This helps you with neuropathy throughout the entire body, and also helps you with plantar fasciitis. So you can start from the heel and go towards the toes on the back of the foot and acupress this point if you're having that discomfort. And then also, this is a nice point, grounding point for, cough and sinus trouble. So you can start from the heel and acupress to the toes, and this can help you with cough and sinus trouble. A lot of people struggle with blood pressure and weight gain because the vessels are constrained. A lot of men struggle with blood pressure and things going on in the bedroom. So this is a nice protocol. It's going to help you to feel better. Again, all of this acupressure is in addition to your doctor's recommendations. And then this is the hip point. Notice that the shoulder and hip point are closely related. In Chinese medicine, it's one and the same because the anatomy is the same. So you would acupress this protocol for that. So let's do an example together. Let's say that you get headaches because you have neck pain, and you also have back pain, and you're constipated. That's a really common scenario, right? So you put the socks on and the points are on the same on both feet. So let's say that you come home from work and you're in pain, which is really common, right? What you're going to do is you're going to acupress the back pain point for a few minutes. Then you're going to acupress the headache point for a few minutes. Then you're going to acupress the constipation point for a few minutes. See how I did that? I can alternate between both, and you can do that for a few minutes and you can repeat. So this can be a really nice nighttime protocol. You can use a tool and acupress. Again, you want to acupress from the heel or the top and go towards the toes. Or you can use a finger and just acupress just like that. And that can also help you as well. So I know I want to just open it up for some questions. Does anybody have any questions so far? Otherwise, I'm going to move on to some of the other products. So let me ask in the TikTok or YouTube or instead, does anybody have any questions? And this is the pain sock. Does anybody have any questions? Okay, awesome. And then Dee Dee, anybody else has any other question on the pain sock? Or let me ask you this. Do you want to go over the women's sock or the wellness sock next? Women's sock or wellness sock next? Yes, for tinnitus or ringing in the ear, you can do the point right here. This can be helpful. And again, for ringing in the ear, you'll want to watch the dairy, you'll want to watch the salt, the sugar, the alcohol, the coffee, but this is a really nice protocol that you can do, and this can be helpful. So again, you'll do this protocol for a few minutes, and then you're going to repeat as you need. Okay, awesome. So do you all want to, let me know if you have any other questions. Do you want to go over the wellness sock, or you want to go over the women's sock? What do you all feel like? Okay, let me get one or two more responses. Okay, one more response, please. Let's see, one more response. Okay, everybody's all about the ladies today. So, and then gentlemen, hold on the YouTube channel. I'll go over the women's and I'll go over the wellness. And then on the men's channel on YouTube, I'll do the men's sock in a minute. Okay, so let's go over the women's sock. So this is the women's sock. Again, you put the sock on. This is a great one for any stage of a woman. If you're a young girl and they're trying to regulate their cycle, or if you're trying to conceive, or if you're in the later stages and you're trying to round out the cycle, this is a great protocol. Yes, there is international shipping for the products, and we've had some people in the Middle East buy them, and they were able to receive them successfully. So just, yes, there is international shipping. Okay, awesome. So what I wanted to talk to you about this is for women's health. So this is a woman's sock. It's on, again, Etsy, TikTok, Shop, as well as Amazon, and also my link in my bio. There's a section for socks. Okay, so let's say you're having back pain. Again, it's the same point from the top all the way down to the toes. Again, gentlemen, bear with me. We'll do yours in a minute. So, and then hormone balance. This is really important. This is essentially accessing gallbladder 41. Hormone support is really important because women, we struggle with blood sugar, blood pressure. We struggle with thyroid, and gentlemen struggle with testosterone. Also, we have FSH, LH, estrogen, progesterone. So this is a really nice protocol that you can do for hormonal support. And then this boosting ovulation naturally. So I like this because you start here from the top and you go all the way to the toes. So this can help you so women, right? We want a regular cycle with reliable ovulation, and we don't want pain in the cycle. So this can be a fantastic protocol to helping you regulate that cycle, helping boost ovulation naturally, and also help yourself not have a painful cycle. And then this is regulating the period point that you can do. This is also a great PCOS point. This point can help you in many ways. It can help you with metabolism, blood sugar, and also help you with regulating a cycle, which so many women struggle with. So this is a great point for PCOS. And then again, the points, do not do them if you're pregnant. So if you're pregnant, do not do the foot points. And then on the back, you have decreased diarrhea. So unfortunately, earmuffs, gentlemen, but women get, diarrhea with their periods. So this is a nice point for that. A lot of women trying to conceive, they're trying to build up their uterine lining for implantation and also to regulate a period cycle. And then this is a good point to help, help with headaches, because headaches are common with hormonal balance. And then this is a great point for conception. And again, for this point, you can start with the heel and go all the way down, and that can help. And also anxiety and also sleep can be affected by hormones, right? So this is a great protocol for anxiety and sleep, and also to help build uterine lining again. So does anybody have any questions on the products for the women's sock? Let me go ahead and let you all ask questions before we go on to the wellness sock. And I want to show you some other products really quickly as well. So any questions on the women's sock? Let's see, I'm going to give it another minute. And then let's see, let me ask you all, do you want to do the wellness sock, or do you all want to go on to the sweatshirt and blanket and other products? What do you all feel like? Do you want to do the wellness sock, or you want to do the sweatshirts or the blankets or some of the other product? Okay, all right, no problem. All right, here is the wellness sock. And again, on TikTok Shop, what a lot of people are doing is they're buying 2 socks, which will give you free shipping. And that's really nice. A lot of people are doing the aches and pains and the wellness sock, which I think is a good combination, right? So that can be helpful. So this is the wellness sock. And so again, you have the back and neck pain. If we've got that extra weight, sometimes we're going to have that back and neck pain. So we're going to acupress from the top all the way down to the toe for the back pain. Now, a common thing that happens when we have aches and pains is we have back pain and we have a bloated belly and we're constipated, right? This is common. So this is a really good point that we can do from the top to the toes, that we're going to acupress for back and neck pain. And then this is going to help you. This can help you go along with your doctor's recommendations. Remember, this is self-care, but acupressure releases endorphins, so it can most definitely help you. So you're going to go from neck pain to deflating the belly and for constipation. So this will help relax the back, help you with your pain, and also help you on the front of the body with constipation and also deflate belly. And then also anxiety, right? When you are anxious or angry, you have more pain. I've seen this in clinics so much. So this is a great anxiety relief point, which is going to further help you with your back pain. So let's say you had a hard day and you can feel your back flare up and you're in pain and you want to feel better. I would do the anxiety relief point. I would do the back and neck point, and then I would do the deflate belly point. It's going to help you to feel better. So these are really nice self-care. Again, you cannot do these points if you're pregnant. These are meant for non-pregnant women, because for pregnancy, we want a more customized approach, and I can't give that to you. So it says on the sock directly, do not do if you're pregnant. And then some people alternate between diarrhea and constipation. So if you're having diarrhea, you can acupress this point right here, and that can help you along the way. And then again, points on the back of the foot. And then this is the speeding up metabolism. So much of weight, it has to do with metabolism and cravings, right? And sleep. Those are things that I can help you. Of course, you can eat a calorie deficit diet. You can get your steps in. You can get your water intake in. But if I can help you in certain ways to boost your metabolism, to feel more full, not crave the bad stuff, and also get your sleep, then it can help you along the way. So this is the speed metabolism point. This can also help you with sadness. Remember, anger and frustration turns into fire, which turns into anger, which then turns into sadness. So this is a point to help you with sadness. So if you're feeling sad, this is a great point that you can acupress a couple minutes throughout the day. Just keep doing them. I do the acupressure every hour on the hour. It helps me so much. So this can be a nice protocol that you can do. And again, blood pressure, when you're feeling constrained, you can have pain, you can have anxiety, no sleep, and have elevated blood pressure. This is common, right? So acupressure is great for that. So you can acupress the blood pressure point. And then interesting that the sleep point is right next to it, and the hormone balance point is also next to it. And if you're feeling out of sorts, you may have that decreased urination. So that can also help you right here to do that. So any questions on any of the socks? I hope I explained them. You put the sock on, and wherever you're having that indication or discomfort, whether it's back pain or constipation or metabolism, you go ahead and acupress that area from the top or the heel all the way down to the toes. It's not meant for pregnant ladies, and this can help you along the way. Nice thing that you can do for self-care in the evening. Nice thing you can do for your partner as well. Very nice thing that you can do. Also wanted to mention one other trick that you can do is the socks are also, you can use them as gloves, and the same points apply. So if you are struggling with diarrhea, you can go ahead and start from the wrist and acupress this point. If you're struggling with anxiety, you can acupress this point. If you're struggling with constipation, you can acupress this point. So that's why this point can be good for so many different things, because it can help with all the indications. Again, hand and foot points, you cannot do them if you're pregnant. And the socks are on TikTok shop, Etsy, Amazon, as well as my link in the bio. And all the proceeds go towards 2 future free clinics. Even the monetization, I'm doing my very best to get us into a place where I can open doors. Really want to open doors in 2026. So that's those products. So I want to ask the folks, do you want to do the sweatshirts or the blankets next? What do you all feel like? Sweatshirts or blanket next? Let's see, sweatshirts or blankets? All right, we have Rosie has a vote for the blankets. Okay, so all right, I need a deal breaker. Sweaters, okay, all right. Oh, 2 for 2. Okay, I'm gonna let a few more people jump in after Hunter. What do you feel like? Sweatshirts or blankets? Sweatshirts or blanket? I'm feeling more people for sweatshirts. Sweatshirts or blankets? Oh, okay. I think slightly more sweatshirts. So we have 2 different sweatshirts. And again, they're on Etsy, Amazon, link in bio, and TikTok shop. And then the sweatshirts, there's no shipping on the sweatshirts. So just wanted to let you know. So this is a sweatshirt that people really like. I personally like it myself. I get a lot of compliments on it. It comes in blue, black, and also white, and it has a really nice hoodie. It's really soft, and it's got kangaroo pockets. It was one of the best selling on when I bought it from the distributor. And so what you have is you have a heart sign. And so if you look right here, it tells you what to acupress for what. So if you're having a hoarse voice, or if you want a general wellness point, or if you want better breath or grounding or release, or feeling more calm, or anxiety relief, or if you're having, wanting to work on weight loss, this accesses the CV meridian. So a really nice thing that you can do here is you can acupress just like this. And this gets a lot of the points, helping you to feel more relaxed, helping you to help you lose weight naturally, and helping you feel, fight off the cravings. It's a really nice thing that you can do. Also, what I like about the sweatshirt is that it's got indications. And again, the products are not meant for if you're pregnant. We don't want you to use the products if you're pregnant, because you want a more customized approach if you're pregnant. So the sleeves also have points. So on the right sleeve, you have points to help you with headaches, migraines. Let's say you have an all over headache. You can acupress like this to help you with that headache and migraine all over the head. And then let's say that you are struggling with back pain. This is a great point for upper back pain, and then mid back pain, and then low back pain. So you can acupress, and what you can do is, let's say you're having a whole headache or migraine, you can acupress like this. And then if you're having back pain, you can acupress like this. So this is a guide to help you to acupress. And then on this side, you have points for helping you with emotion. So you have a point for anxiety, you have a point for anger and sadness, and then you also have points to help you with nausea, acid reflux, and so forth. So if you're having, wherever it has that indication, you can simply acupress, and that can help you. So this is a guide to helping you acupress where you need to be. And there's also points on the back as well, helping you. They're called the back shoe points, and they can also help you. Let's see. Okay, awesome. I don't know what TikTok did, but I'm gonna make sure I'm back on TikTok. So that's one of our sweatshirts. We have another sweatshirt. First, does anybody have any questions? I want to make sure nobody has any questions. So let me show you the other sweatshirt. This sweatshirt only comes in white. It's also a hooded sweatshirt, and it also has kangaroo pockets. And this one shows you what to acupress every hour. Again, these are not meant to be used if you're pregnant. So if you're pregnant, please do not use our products. You can wear our products, but don't use the products. So this is a gentle reminder what you do, what acupressure point you do at noon, what you do at 1 o'clock, what you do at 2 o'clock, what you do at 3 or 4 or 5. So if like at 4 o'clock, we're giving you a reminder to acupress yin tong. At noon, we're giving you a reminder to acupress the famous viral point to help you with weight loss. So this is a great acupressure protocol to help you all throughout the day on the hour to do what point to do. And also this comes back as well, gives you points to do, like the sleep point for midnight. Also, after work, what's a good point to help you with nourishment, help you with that blood flow. So this is basically for a 12-hour day, starting at noon to midnight, what to acupress. Now, if you're a nighttime worker, you can shift it to help you to do what points. So this is really great. And also, it comes in a mug as well. The mugs can also free shipping on anything over 35 on TikTok Shop. So this mug comes in white, black, and blue, and it gives you the same markings on the front as well as the back. So it's a gentle reminder as you're drinking your water to be like, okay, 4 o'clock, I got to do my yin tong point. At noon, I got to do this point. This is going to help me all over body and help me on my weight loss journey. So this can help you. Right, fantastic. Okay, let me show you the blankets and let me answer any other questions that you may have. All right, the blankets are plush. They feel really good, at least they feel good for me. And they come in 6 different colors and 2 sizes. They come in pink and purple. They come in green and blue, white and gray, and they come in 2 sizes. So, and they're in the same price. So just tell you to get the bigger size if you want. They're great for over a bed. They're great for also over your couch. And again, on the TikTok Shop, the blankets, it's free shipping. So the blankets are great because they tell you what to do. So again, you have the Venetian Man. It gives you all the acupressure points you do for wellness, for back pain, for weight loss. And then on the arms, you have the points for neck pain and also for helping you with headaches and back pain. And on the other arm, it helps you with emotion and digestion. So it gives you a guide as to what to acupress for what while you're watching TV or so forth. And then it also has a body on the front of the back of the body, as well as the front of the body, helping you to acupress. And then it also has the key points that you can use for helping you with weight loss and constipation helping you with cravings and sleep and emotion, and also helping you with sleep and anxiety and headaches and migraines. So this is just a guide. It comes with 2 different sizes, 6 different colors, and this can help you along the way. All right. We went through a lot of products and a lot of good questions. So does anybody have any questions? Otherwise, does anybody want to see the products again? And all the proceeds go towards 2 future free clinics, one near Hyderabad, India, and another one in Washington, D.C. Does anybody have any questions or want to see the products again? There are no points on the back of the knees. Somebody's asking. No points on the back of the knees. All right, let me ask you again. Do you want to see any of the products again, or does anybody have any questions? Give it another minute. Okay, awesome. Then I'm just going to check out the questions on YouTube, and just a friendly reminder. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Thank you so much for the fruit friends. Brandon, do you have any questions? Brandon, did you have any questions? Thank you so much for the fruit friends. Brandon, did you have any questions, darling? All right. Thank you for the fruit friends. I really appreciate it. All right. The products make great Christmas gifts. They make great gifts for January to bring in new health for the new year. So, they're great things to do. Gentle reminder of self-care to help you along the way. I have to do it too. So I want you to keep all of that in mind and keep that. Again, it's great self-care on your health journey. And I'm here to recommend. Yes, I do recommend ear seeds, especially if you're struggling with sleep. You can put the ear seeds on at night while you sleep, and that can help you along the way. Okay, all right. Brandon, thank you for the fruit basket. I really appreciate it. But yes, you can do the ear seeds. It helps you maintain the acupressure. And when they fall off, take a moment and then put them back on. Okay, awesome. All right, you guys, I'll do my best to be on here the next couple of nights and next week as well. I'm doing better about being on here. Again, my goal is to serve all of you, teach you acupressure, help you help yourself along with your doctor's recommendations. Don't do the hand and foot points if you're pregnant, and all the proceeds, whether you're watching our videos or you are purchasing our products, our books, or our products, they all go towards 2 future free clinics. One near Hyderabad, India, another one Washington, D.C. I hope to open doors, and I hope all of you will come visit me. The ear seeds, if you go through, on the ebooks have great protocols for the ears. So if you end up getting the ear seeds, maybe invest in the book based on what you want. Let me show you the blanket also has a really good ear protocol. So do some of the sweatshirts and stuff. But the books have great. Let me try to show you a diagram from one of the books right here. This is from the weight loss book, but it has an entire diagram of where to put the ear seeds. And also, you can also find my videos, and that can also tell you. See, I created a diagram based on the ear model. So the weight loss ear book, if you're looking for also the men's health, they have great protocols to where to put for the ear seeds. So I hope that answers your question, Hunter. Hunter, do you have any other questions? Hunter's one of my favorite names. Do you have any other questions, Hunter? Okay, all right. All right, I'll give it one more minute for Hunter and the team. Okay, all right, loves. All right, thank you. Do the acupressure. I'll be back on here, and thank you for your support, and have a good night. And if it's somewhere where it's sunshine, all the best and having a great day. And I'm going to hang out in some of the other platforms. Again, if you're a man or have a man in your life, check out our main YouTube channel, Empirical Grace. All right, loves. I'm going to be on the other platforms. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, awesome. Let's see. Okay, thank you on the women's channel.